I'm Nadine from Juggle Mum and I have a real treat in store for you today. If you like creamy rice pudding, I'm going to show you a slimmers version, oven baked. It's absolutely delicious. So what I have here is 85 grams of pudding rice measured out in my oven proof dish, my Pyrex bowl. Now that's not basmati or long grain, it is pudding rice, so just check on the packet. You can usually find it in the home baking aisle at your supermarket. Next we're going to use an options white chocolate options sachet. Now on the Slimming World plan, which is what I'm on, this would be 2 sins. It's 40 calories per sachet. So, well actually that's 44 calories per sachet, so that's 2 sins there. And then after that you're going to need sweetener. Now I've got Splendor, which I'm about to run out of, so I've got another one on standby. And the amount of sweetener you put in is really to taste, but the amount that I tend to put in is 3 times the amount of what was in this packet. So if you unload this packet into your dish first, see the amount of powder that's there, and then I do 3 blobs just like that of sweetener, and that kind of gives it the sweetness that I personally like, but I do have a sweet tooth, so you may prefer it less sweet. So I finished off there with Canderel sweetener. It really doesn't matter which sweetener as long as it's a sugar alternative. Now we're going to use the milk. This is 100 mils of milk from my daily allowance. This one is skimmed milk. And I'm going to top it up right up to the 1 pint mark. A bit more. Okay, that was boiling water from the kettle. Pour it into the Pyrex dish and use a fork to whiz it all round. It's essentially the same method that you use to do the chocolate rice pudding. So instead of using a white chocolate sachet, which I have here, use a regular Belgian chocolate sachet of options or highlights, and you get chocolate rice pudding, which is gorgeous. This one is particularly creamy, it's lovely. Okay, so that's all mixed in. I'm going to pop this into the oven. I would put it on at 200 degrees. And I'd come back to it in about 1 hour and 20 minutes. That's usually right with my particular oven. But you could reduce the temperature and leave it on a bit longer. It's sort of one of those things you're going to have to see how you go and how your particular oven fares. But that's what I'm going to pop in, and then in 1 hour and 20 minutes that will be a delicious, very winter warming, real comfort food. And it's only 2 sins.